Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kelly Oubre.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Austin Reeves, Green out there with Connect, then it's MP, and it's Davis in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Chris Boucher out there with Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3. We're edging closer to the season's midway point. For teams still trying to find their stride, Clark, how do they stay positive?
B.A., it's one of the hardest things to do. I mean, it's not easy at all. It takes a coach who really knows how to massage and motivate his players. And it takes a group of guys. Internal leadership within the team, I think, is critical when you're going through a stretch like this.
Now here's Brown. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Now here's George. He's guarded closely. Pass to Boucher. Maxey surveys. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon, we are watching history in the making, folks.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
The 3, and Los Angeles another 3.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Now here's George. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Launches it. The Sixers again can't hit. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
That one misses.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
To win the run. George, no good.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
It's Brown on the wing. Embiid covers. The shot by Reeves, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Maxey. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all three levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Count that bucket.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Green. Back to MP. The three. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 13.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Here's Boucher. Pass to Embiid. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. And it's blocked by Davis.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Kornet's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for Anthony Davis. Here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Clock is at 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 57 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Oubre against MP from behind the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
76ers trail by 12. Outside Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Puts it up from 12. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night.
The rare mid-range jumper from Kelly Oubre Jr. It's a lost art in this day and age.
Fires in the triple.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
For 3, Maxey. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, here's Pippen.
As well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Boucher's checked in for Williams. Paul George comes in for Martin. Oubre, he's checked in for Council. And it's Maxey in for Pippen. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Connect comes in for Winslow. MP's checked in for Griffin. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for James. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Connect is out there with Green. Then it's MP, then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Davis in at the center position. 76ers trail by 16. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout fourth year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
Here's George. Rebound, the Lakers.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
MP against Maxey. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 21.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Boucher outside. Outside Maxey. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Cornette's checked in for Joel Embiid. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Connect. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. There's the three. Paul George pulls down the board.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Oubre. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Brown inside. Covered by Oubre. Left side, Brown. Let's go with a three. They get it back. Outside Vanderbilt. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
3 points.
Green's got his fourth assist with that last one. Now George. No points so far. Cornette sets a screen. The kick out to Maxey. Counted from distance.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc. You can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to George. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And they're able to recover.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. He got it up. The shot comes out. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan passport shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
Yeah, we've seen scouting make or break a franchise. Hey, it makes or breaks a studio team. And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Joel Embiid is out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Connect. No made baskets yet, and it's good. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Out to Oubre. Driving in. And he lays it up and in. Oubre's got 8 points.
And Kelly Oubre Jr. knows exactly when to knife to the basket. Really good decision there.
Shot from 12. The rebound by Embiid.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
From deep, MP. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Maxey. George, a screen on Reeves. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life." I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing, unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 13. Misses the three. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Davis. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Basket's good.
Even when the defense is stellar, Davis still able to score the ball. That's what makes him an elite talent. He can make hard shots look easy.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 10, and it's Maxey missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Maxey against Brown. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Oubre passes to Maxey. Oubre, a screen on Reeves. Philadelphia with another miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Cornette's checked in for Joel Embiid. Williams comes in for Boucher. Martin, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Pippen in for Oubre. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Collins. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Council comes in for Maxey. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
Allie, thank you. 76ers trail by 12. And so in the game for the Lakers, Vanderbilt and Davis patrol the paint. MP is out there with James. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. Pippen. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Lakers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Brown for 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Martin. They set the pick. Pass to Council. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Just 5 to shoot. The 11-footer. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pippen, pass to Martin. Screen by Embiid. Martin misses.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Griffin in the post. He's against Martin. From downtown. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Boucher's checked in for Williams. George comes in for Martin. Oubre, he's checked in for Council. And it's Maxey in for Pippen. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oubre against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey passes to George. Over connect. George no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Davis, that's good.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Maxey against Reeves. Maxey, that's good.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Oubre on the wing. Poke loose. It's stolen by MP.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
It's been a one-sided matchup. They took the right approach in this season series, finishing with a 2-0 record against the 76ers.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Back to Oubre. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Oubre. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. MP looking around. The three is up. And Los Angeles, another three.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Three-pointer. Barton with the bucket. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Brown for three. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.